Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something we all go through. Those moments when life just feels completely and utterly unfair. You know what I'm talking about. You put in all the work, you do everything right, and yet things just don't go your way. It's frustrating, it's disheartening, and it can make you want to just give up. But what if I told you that there might be a hidden purpose behind all of it? What if every setback, every closed door, is actually a setup for something better? Let's dive into a story that really illustrates this idea. It's a classic tale. You might have heard variations of it, but its message is timeless. There once was an old farmer who had worked his fields for many years. His most prized possession was a beautiful, strong horse that helped him with all the heavy work. One day, the horse ran away. When his neighbors heard the news, they came to console him. "Oh, what terrible luck," they said. "Your only horse is gone. How will you manage?" The farmer simply replied, "Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see." A few days later, his horse returned, but it wasn't alone. It had brought with it a herd of a dozen wild horses from the mountains. The farmer and his son worked to corral them, suddenly finding themselves with a stable full of horses. The neighbors came over again, this time to congratulate him. "What incredible luck!" they exclaimed. "You've gone from having one horse to 13. The old farmer just smiled and said, "Maybe, maybe not. We'll see." The farmer's son, eager to help, began the difficult task of taming the wild horses. While trying to ride one of the more spirited stallions, he was thrown off and broke his leg badly. The neighbors gathered once more, shaking their heads in sympathy. "Oh, such terrible luck," they lamented. "Your son, your only help, now has a broken leg right before the harvest." And again the farmer calmly responded, "Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see." A week later, the country went to war. Military officials came to the village to conscript all the able-bodied young men. They went from house to house, taking every healthy young man they could find. When they came to the farmer's house, they saw his son with his leg in a cast, unable to walk. They left him behind and moved on. All the other young men in the village were sent off to a brutal war, and many never returned. The neighbors came to the farmer, their eyes filled with tears for their own sons. "You are so lucky," they said. "Your son was spared because of his injury. Your luck is truly a blessing." And what do you think the farmer said? He looked at them, and with the same calm wisdom, he replied, "Maybe, maybe not. We'll see." This story is so powerful because it reminds us that we rarely see the full picture. What looks like a disaster one day can turn out to be a blessing in disguise the next. That job you didn't get might have saved you from a toxic work environment, opening the door to a career you truly love. That relationship that ended might have been making space for the person you're meant to be with. That project that failed might have taught you a lesson you absolutely needed to learn for your next, much bigger success. Life is a chain of events, and each link is connected. We can't judge the entire chain by looking at a single link. When we're in the middle of a storm, it feels like it will never end. It's hard to believe there's a sunny day on the other side. We think, why me? Why is this happening? We see the broken leg, the lost horse, the failed exam, and we label it bad. But the universe, or life, or whatever you want to call it, operates on a much longer timeline than we do. It's playing chess while we're playing checkers. It sees the whole board. It knows that sometimes a piece needs to be sacrificed to win the game. So how can we apply this wisdom to our own lives? First, practice acceptance. When something bad happens, instead of immediately resisting it and spiraling into negativity, try to take a step back. Acknowledge the pain or frustration, but then, just like the farmer, add a maybe, maybe not. We'll see. This simple phrase creates a little bit of space between the event and your reaction. It introduces the possibility that this might not be the end of the story. Second, look for the lesson or the opportunity. Every challenge carries a seed of growth. Ask yourself, What can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger, smarter, or more compassionate? Maybe the setback is forcing you to develop a new skill, reconsider your path, or build resilience you didn't know you had. Often, our greatest strengths are forged in our deepest struggles. Think about someone you admire, someone who has achieved great things. I guarantee you their path was not a straight, easy line to the top. It was full of detours, failures, and moments of despair. But what sets them apart is that they didn't let those moments define them. They saw them as part of the journey, not the final destination. They understood intuitively that everything happens for a reason. This doesn't mean you should be passive and just let life happen to you. The farmer still had to work his fields. His son still had to try and tame the horses. You still need to put in the effort, to strive for your goals, and to take action. But it means you can let go of the crippling anxiety that comes with trying to control every single outcome. You do your best, and you trust the process. You trust that even when things don't go according to your plan, they might be going according to a bigger, better plan that you just can't see yet. So, the next time life throws you a curveball and you feel like it's all unfair, I want you to remember the story of the farmer. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't let them consume you. Whisper to yourself, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Trust that the dots will connect looking backward. The broken leg might just be the thing that saves you from the war. The runaway horse might be on its way to bring you a fortune. This perspective isn't about ignoring pain or pretending that bad things don't hurt. They do. It's about changing your relationship with adversity. It's about finding hope in the darkness and trusting that the universe has your back, even when it feels like it's turned against you. Everything is unfolding as it should. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep an open mind. You might be surprised at where the journey takes you. Thank you so much for watching today. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you navigate life's ups and downs. I'd love to hear your own "everything happens for a reason" stories in the comments below. Until next time, take care.